In today's short lesson, we're going to talk about control. This is really important for understanding how much evidence you have for trades, and therefore how much evidence you have when things start going. So the basic idea is this. Each time frame is a participation group. So in this example, this is a monthly time frame. We are 2 to the upside, higher highs and higher lows. While this bar is still open, since it's green, the buyers are more aggressive. So we want to trade in that direction. Since it's 2 up, the buyers have control because it's a higher low and a higher high. It is going up this month. The week, the same thing. If it's 2 up, buyers have control. Higher lows, higher highs. And they're more aggressive because it's green. So anytime it's green on the week, it's telling you the monthly group is buying this week as well. And then we go to the day. Anytime the day is green, those participants, the month, the week, they're buying today. So when this is 2 down in green, it's trying to go higher. When this is 2 up in green, it is control to the buyers of the week, month, and daily groups. Because the day is a higher low and a higher high. The week is higher lows, higher highs above this, 41.29. And the month is higher lows and higher highs above 40.88. So we get a period of control where the week, the month, the day groups all confirm each other. When you have that period of control, you can then take reversals back into it. And actionable signals, such as the inside 60 signal here, back into that period of control. You can also take it, 2 260s in here, back into the period of control. And there was 2 260 here, which did what it was supposed to, and 2 260 here, which did what it was supposed to, making the new highs. So what we want to do is line those all up. For example, if we go to MDLZ, we can see this month, it went down to start and it was red, but then it went green. The buyers started taking the offer during the month. We have a broadening formation to gauge where that's going. It's trying to go up there. This weekly 2-2 reversal gave the monthly buyer control on the week because the month was 2 down. So they did not have control to the upside, but it was green. So the buyer is more aggressive. So when this is a 2 up week, all week, that buyer on the month has control. Then the new week opens, goes green. They still have the control. Goes 2 up, giving that buyer control again, still going. And until that reverses, that buyer has control. And it's important to know that because you'll see this 2-2 reversal month, they kept that seller in control for 4 months till this month when it reversed. So knowing this, whenever this is going on, we can then go down to those lower time frames, the day and the week, to try and send signals back into this control of the monthly group. So if we go down, we just look, you're going to see the whole way down. You'll have what we call corrective activity, where the day goes 2 up, but the month is still red, the week is still red. Then the 2-2 down into the red week and month. Boom. Then the same thing, slight 2's up, 2's down, they make the lows, and they 2 up again, then 2's down, make the lows, keeps going. Then you can see control changes for about a week here. Then you get inside signal, which gives control back to the sellers, back to the lows they go. 2-2 signal, back to the sellers, back to lows they go. Gap up sell, 2-2 signal, back to the sellers, 2-2-2-2-2 makes the lows like it should. So when you're looking at this, you want to think those bigger time frames are like a river flowing in their directions. And what you want to do is you don't want to trade against that, right? We want to go after the signals back in the same direction. So if this is our big monthly time frame, each week is going to open and either confirm what's going on, giving control to the monthly group this week or not. So if this is the weekly group, they give control to the month, they give control to the month. And then you have some buying going on. We can change the color of that. We'll say maybe it's red for buying, green for selling. But each week, they're going to confirm or negate what that month is doing. So in order to determine control, it's super important to look at all those time frames. Because if this is the big move, each of these weekly opens will confirm or negate that. And therefore, when things start changing, then the week starts changing here. And the week confirms that change here. As long as it keeps confirming, it will keep going up. So for example, if we go to AT&T, what we'll see is we combine our signals with this. So we have a broadening formation on the week. You'll notice 2 down in green, the weekly participants were not in control, but they were more aggressive buying. Then the reversal, now weekly group in control to the upside. Then 2, 1. 1 has no control, but there was an aggressive buyer in here. Then 2, the buyers get control again. 2, the buyers still have control, still good. So you can see no reversals against. What we did is we got in here on this, risking the low of the week. When we go to the day, each day that week reconfirmed for control. And then we had the 2 down, so they stopped some guys out, get some people short, and then boom, right back into the period of control where the month, week, and day all confirm each other. You see the month looks like this. And we can go even bigger. So if we go to the year, this yearly reversed last year, giving the buyers control. And then we reconfirm that here this year by taking this out. So when we go to the quarter is confirming the year too. We go to the month is confirming the year too. So we have the yearly, the quarterly, the monthly, the weekly, daily groups all confirming. What we say is price must trade in the direction of the most 2s and 2s going 3. So if the year's 2 up, the quarter's 2 up, the month is 2 up, the week is 2 up, it has to be going up this week, this month, this quarter, this year. Anytime the day's 2 up, it has to be going up today. So that's how we gauge how much evidence we have. And then we consider things still good if they have not reversed. So this was that weekly signal here, still good. 2-2 against. Did it change the week, month, quarter, year? It didn't? Okay, we're going back the other way then. 2-2, boom. So you can see how we think of this. And the reason it's important is because understanding how long that control is when the month closes, that control can change. When the week closes, that control can change. It tells you how long you have for trades. And then the more evidence you have, to be like, yeah, that's not turning around. It's still going. So hopefully that makes sense. The last thing I want to talk about is changing control and changing continuity. We call this negating. So CRISPR, for example, 2-2 month up. We have a target to take this out. All month above this, we can go after it. It gaps, boom, hits its target. Then from here, control changes. The 60-day and week were green, but then the 60 gives control to the sellers and then confirms. What did this do? The weekly open was here. So this 60 group changes the week to red, giving control to the 60-day and week guys to the downside when Thursday opens here and the 60-day and week all go red. Boom. Then they get stuck in the middle, which we don't try to trade that. But then we'll see it gaps up and then we get the gap up sell. When this gaps up and goes red, the 60-day and week groups are all selling. We have no evidence of the previous monthly group who's buying because this week we're below the open. Today we're below the open. Right now on the 60, we're below the open. Then anytime that's 2 down in here, it's still going until right here when it goes inside bar up. So hopefully that makes sense. If you have any questions, reach out to me. You can go to topmate.io/alexsoptions and you can DM me and specifically reference, hey, I'm curious with control. Maybe it's a chart, maybe it's just a concept, but you can DM me here for free and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. We also do have one-on-one stuff if you're interested. But that's all I've got. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys in the next.